Turkey just committed suicide. He's still warm. I don't know what made him run into my truck. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's still warm. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take a picture of him. I got to grab him though. I cannot believe he just did that. Oh, he's so heavy. Woo! Woo! Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. Look at all the feathers. He just committed suicide. Oh shit. I'm gonna lay him down. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. He was living, like literally living, and flew into the truck. Bless his heart. Greetings, 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 beautiful beings. This is Revere Skye. Revere Skye's essence. Let's have a moment for the turkey that sacrificed its life, that ended its life. It's funny because there were no vehicles on the road, not eastbound, not westbound, not in my quarter-mile radius, you know. And all I know is the turkey come out of the field to warn me or to get my attention or to send a message. And I seen it when it started to come. It waited till I went around the curve of the interstate and I started straightening up, and it was like she was saying, there she go, there she go, there she go. It was like a way of her saying, let her know we're listening, you know. And it was like she wanted to slow me down because naturally a turkey jumps in front of you and concaves your window. And I know for a fact I've seen people with busted windows from turkey. So when I seen her flying, she was so far away, but her intentions was to stop me or to slow me down or to give me a message. So if I wouldn't have swerved or moved out of her way, which I didn't actually swerve, I had enough time to think like, okay, here she go. So I swerved and she got caught on the back end. But the message, I'm going to read the Turkey Totem, but also I have a message too, okay? So the Turkey Totem is luck and reciprocity. Reciprocity is when you give and receive, right? Because turkeys are so connected to bounty and prosperity, the turkey power animal grants these blessings. Remember, that's luck and reciprocity. Be warned, however, because the turkey power animal is devoted to balance. And that is key. Not only are we supposed to work, or pray. You know, you got those ones that love to pray but don't do shit. And then you have those ones that work, but they're never grateful or thankful, you know. So you have to bring a level of balance to your life. And I can't forget that, right? So I wanted to read reciprocity, the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit. That's why I even spoke. And I'm not trying to throw this in there. I'm just saying. I wouldn't ask people to donate me money if it wasn't to benefit us all. That's why you have to understand reciprocity, okay? I'm not around here saying, oh my God, I lack money, I'm broke or I'm poor or I'm abandoned and can y'all please help me? No. I'm literally saying donate for my insight, even though I'm not going to publicly explain it all, sometimes the people you vibe with have to gravitate towards you naturally. They have to know that if we can come together, we don't have to always vent everything publicly, right? So, reciprocity, the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit, especially privileges. Now, isn't this something? Didn't I just post a video about privileges? I'm not going to take away y'all privileges or say you're not privileged, but you don't know how to work with it. Let me just read the definition. We'll talk in a minute. The practice of exchanging things with others for the mutual benefit, especially privileges, granted by the country or organization to another. Also, a situation or relationship in which two people or groups agree to do something similar for each other, to allow each other to have the same rights, etc. That's with our spiritual growth and evolution. It's time that we summon reciprocity. Okay? It's time that we conjure reciprocity. And I just went to that sacred space and took a picture of that monument, right? Dignity of the sky, dignity of the earth and sky, right? We deserve reciprocity. Didn't I just do the video that said if you're not balanced, if the planet is not working naturally and functioning at her right circadian rhythm, what's going to go wrong then? We're going to be imbalanced. Just as much as you take from this planet, you have to give back. The turkey also deals with leadership, group settings, abundance and prosperity, family-oriented, a dweller, a wood type being. And you know our ancestors wore the feathers of the turkey. You know this. The turkey is very sacred. It's so synchronized that I just posted Indian topic, Indigenous topic videos, and then the turkey just shows up. It's not by coincidence. I also feel like she was trying to slow me down. She jumped my timeline. She did. She put me in a loop. She jumped my timeline. I said, okay, I dodged a bullet, or I dodged her crashing into the windshield, which that costs a lot of money, right? And in the process, something said, be an adult. It's Easter, Ishtar, which I don't celebrate it. But maybe it's meant for me to slow down. Maybe it's meant for me to take a break today. And also, I have to pay attention to the location and the coordinates that she spoke to me. Another thing I want to tell you, the hive mind is getting really ridiculous. So crows and ravens really like me. They enjoy me. They literally wait until they see me and they start flying beside me. Even doves. The brown doves. The indigenous brown dove that looks like a pigeon. Doves have a thing about getting really close to me and just expressing themselves. Like they'll act like they're about to dive down on me, and I wave, and when I wave, they leave. So I wave at a lot of ravens and I wave at a lot of crows. They're expecting me. Just like when I'm in Vulcan City. Vulcan City is Oregon. Everybody should ride on 84 in the daytime, and during the cloudy season, wet season, sunny season. Vulcan City, crows send messages to wizards and warlocks and witches and sorcery type energy. And I've tapped into that, okay? I'm not around here doing big ass potions and spells, but naturally, it comes to me naturally. So let me tell you what the hive mind did. So, hello, this is Revere Skye's Essence. How may I help you? Yes, ma'am. Do you have any crow or raven figurines? I said, no, I only have raven printouts, raven totem printouts. Is that something you might like? Oh, I'm okay, and click. Listen, when you tap into nature and you're a part of nature, it's going to speak to you. So I had to look at it as this turkey sacrificed her life and waited on me so I could jump timelines. That's right. Turkeys bust your windshields out. And that's where she was at, but I curved on her because I was like, I do not feel like getting a new windshield because they ain't going to do it right. It's going to start leaking. I know about this. The windshield going to be leaking, then you got to go get somebody else to do it. It's a bunch of mess. So anyway, I decided to take a moment of grace and relax myself. And Yaya, I heard you. I am making, I did get her like at least 50 of her feathers. And I'm just going to see what I want to make out of her feathers for a sacred purpose. And the rest I will definitely see what's available and we'll come to some agreement. Also, it deals with communication. This is a communication, and I really do pay homage to her sacrificing herself to shift my timeline. Okay? You have to think about that. That's like when I say that Jewish person jump in front of you at the cash register while you're putting your stuff on the belt, or that white-looking Mexican or white-looking Mexican man jump in front of you at the red light because they have that me first mentality. They're power hungry. Well, there will be a level of reciprocity on this planet. Okay? Because this generation of humans are not the humans that were here before. But some of us humans, even though they want to slow us down and keep us distracted, we still are connected and tapped in to sacred wisdom and knowledge and energy. Okay? We don't have to pay for that. We don't have to work for that. But yeah, let me see, can I see something else real quick? It was a few more things I wanted to read about the Turkey Totem. Hold on 1 second. Why is reciprocity important in a relationship? By reciprocating, we ensure that other people receive help when they need it and that we receive assistance when we need it. Very key factor. So let me go back to the totems real quick. You could do your own research, but here it go. Here's the graceful part. The turkey is a spirit animal closely associated with honoring nature and earth. Nature and earth. Honoring nature and earth. Symbol of abundance, this totem animal encourages us to honor our sources of nourishment. Can I say hallelujah for just a second? And I'm not even on this religious tip. What I'm trying to get you to see is I just did the video and I just said if we do not get this planet in order, we are condoning and contributing to a synthetic lifestyle. I said it, and I swear to you, this bird sacrificed her life to remind you you're not planting nothing on your balcony. You're not planting nothing in your window. You're not putting trees out somewhere. You haven't invested in $10,000 worth of land to grow you something. You're a part of the synthetic lifestyle. You are the problem. These animals are ready to leave this planet. Meat eaters, wake up. If you want to be a meat eater, you at least need to replenish the planet with meat. What you think the meat eater want to eat? The meat eater want to eat fruits, vegetables, wild grains, and herbs. Want clean air and clean water. They don't want a bunch of trucks and cars driving down the highway. The planet too noisy, man. The planet is too noisy. So back to it. I just said this in the video today. She literally sacrificed her life to let me know you're on the right track. And I'm about to jump your timeline. And that's exactly what she did. She jumped my timeline. Let me read that again. The turkey is a spirit animal closely associated with honoring nature and earth. Symbol of abundance. This totem animal encourages us to honor our sources of nourishment. All these people like bread. You see the people in Italy and stuff, Russia and stuff. White people love bread, but you never see them out there praying to the sun god and thanking them for their wheat and their crops. You do not understand what we're dealing with. We have to be gracious. We have to be thankful. Okay. Whether they are physical, symbol of abundance, this totem animal encourages us to honor our sources of nourishment, whether they are physical, emotional, or spiritual. All of them. The turkey reminds us to develop a harmonious relationship with the land. The turkey reminds us to develop a harmonious relationship with the land and our environment and consider them as foundations to our well-being and sustenance. The turkey totem is a powerful guide to unlocking the fullness of life and feeling content with what we have instead of accumulating material belongings to seek happiness. Now, here are all these animals able to survive without a house, without a car, without everything. They out there. And here we need all this stuff. And it's breaking us down. It's disconnecting us from source. It's disconnecting us from our nourishment. Right now, we got global technical companies buying up all the land just so we can't feed ourselves, just so the animals can't roam the planet. Right now in Wyoming, they got billbirds. I said billbirds. That's probably what they are. That's probably why they call them billboards, because it's really a part of the billbirds. But listen, they got billboards up saying that they are decimating the wild horses. Why would you decimate the wild horses? Say they collected 4,000 horses and put 400 back out there under semen and population control. The same way they do humans. The same way they use eugenics on humans with Planned Parenthood. The same way they're doing these animals. They're getting rid of all the animals. Don't you know the United States is the only country that don't have no big animals? We supposed to have wildcats besides the bobcat. They're all gone. These animals are leaving. Also, the turkey showed me you just can't be afraid to leave. You just can't be afraid to leave. This is not us. This is not our world. And it's going to be a long time before equilibrium comes back to this world, because nobody has any fight. And the reason they're going to be fighting has nothing to do with the planet, nothing to do with the sacred place of nourishing thy soul, body, temple, and spirit. Nothing about it is nourishing. If anybody go to war or fight, it's over religion, dogmatic situations. It'll never be about, I have to feed my family, I have to house myself, I have to shelter myself. The water needs to be clean, the air needs to be clean. And then you'll be fighting amongst your people. You won't even be fighting the people who have the advanced technology to even poison us. I mean, it just goes so deep. I understand why we're supposed to be just leave the planet. Like, there's something better out there. Like, this thing is about to go through a cycle. These people don't know nothing about no godly force energy. They don't know nothing about free energy. Why you think they work so hard? Why you think they slave so hard? They're not trying to go backwards. They think that this new, old-ass, dated, slow-ass technology is just wow, you know? And it's not. Let's see what else. Turkey symbolism. The symbolism of the turkey focuses on the connection with the earth and the abundance it provides. And I promise y'all, this is why y'all got to understand the synchronicity that I be talking about. I just explained that if the nature and the planet can't provide for us, we are turning into synthetic beings. I keep saying they coming up with all these pills and all this stuff as if we're living on a spaceship. As if we can't sustain life on the planet. It's like they're preparing for an apocalypse to happen. So we're going to use all this synthetic stuff to keep us living until we could be on the planet again. That's what it seems like. It seems like they're creating all this synthetic stuff because there's going to be a cold front or some form of apocalypse or some form of waterway problem, a flood or fire, anything. And they're like, okay, the whole planet going to be destroyed. So stack up on your vitamins, stack up on your water. You got to pretend like you're in outer space, and you just got to keep yourself alive until you're able to grow stuff again. But that's not the case. They don't want us ever knowing how to grow anything. Okay, so abundance, connection with the spirit of the land, with Mother Earth. And I tell people, sit on that ground. Let the chi and the prana of the planet and the ethers rise up through your root chakra and come out your crown. I've been saying this for years. Blessings from the earth, forms of nourishment in our life, harvesting the fruits of your efforts and your work, importance of community, generosity, sharing, having enough in our life, satisfaction. The connection of the turkey with the earth. The turkey has long been associated with the connection of the earth and its blessings. This spirit animal reminds us of the importance of our relationship with the land and nature as a reciprocal source of nourishment and sustenance. In order to receive the land's blessings, we also need to honor the land. Didn't I just make a video about honoring the land? We're disconnected from the land. We're not supposed to be buying stuff out the grocery store. We're supposed to be just walking. You're just supposed to be walking out your little hut into an abundance and array of fruits and vegetables that you don't have to plant, that has its own ecosystem. The Turkey Totem conveys the spiritual connection with the earth and reminds us the interconnectedness. That's why we understand of our existence in our natural and social environment. And what did you say? Interconnectedness of our existence in our natural and social environment. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. I knew I was ciphering energy from somewhere. It's like she had to step in there and be like, I'm going to let you know where you got that energy from. Just wait a minute. Boop. That's what she did. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get the video up. Okay. So make sure you listen to the video, The Synthetic System, Natural Instincts, Nature's Lack of Reproduction. So if you're not paying homage to the land, you're going down that synthetic route, that synthetic path. You're disconnected from nature. You're disconnected from source. Us supporting every new thing they come out with is a disgrace to nature. We don't even recycle. At least in certain countries, they're using bottles to build boats. They're using bottles and turning it into string. You know, they're using tires to raise up foundation. They're utilizing and they're recycling. But no, we're continuing to just use and throw away. We're allowing people to buy up the land. We're not coming together. We're not organizing. We're not doing anything. I'm not going to say I'm over it, but I get where the turkey coming from. Like, hey, this is how simple it is. You know what I mean? You could just be out of here. I'm like, all these people that just want to live in this system with no change, at least put your pinky toe outside the system and try to start thriving just a little bit outside the system. Just imagine you don't have no government, no laws, and you need to fend for you and your family. What you gonna do? You gonna militarize your home? You're gonna start growing fruits and vegetables? You're going to start learning how to sew, knit, and all that. We can't take these talents for granted. We cannot take these talents for granted. And it all deals with socialism because I wrote that on my channel. Let me see. I wrote that on my channel. Entrepreneurs. Oh yeah. I just wrote it with that Rashad Jamal explains the sad truth of Lake Lanier in Georgia. And I wrote, racial cleansing, #1 tactic for disconnecting indigenous people from their community. Eliminate their social source. Oh my goodness. And this thing just said it. The Turkey Totem conveys the spiritual connection with the earth and reminds us the interconnectedness of our existence in our natural and social environment. They are disconnecting us on so many degrees, galactically, spiritually, interchangeably, naturally, in the flesh, through our mind and psyche, through our telepathicness, through the grid. We have to get our social standard back up. We have to unite. We have to be together. We got to flock together. This turkey did not take no L for nothing. So get it together. So there we have it, and I am still passing around my collection plate. I got something I got to do, okay? And it's for the better. Me being mentally stable and at a peace of mind will definitely help you in the future. Trust and believe that. So there we have it. You can check out my website, revereskye.social. You can support me on GoFundMe. You can support my services and my products, okay? There we have it. I am one with the universe. I am one with creation. I am one with the universe. I am one with nature. Okay, so there we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free. Mwah.